Hi everyone, welcome back to Code Step by Step. My name is Anil. This is the 14th part for React, Redux and Saga tutorial series. And here I will tell you that how you can plot a product list UI from the API data. So let's take a look at what we have done in our last video. So in last video, whenever we are just clicking on the call product list, that time we are calling a API for product list. So let me just call over there, click over there, and now you can see that we are getting 4 data inside the product list API, and we just make a console of this data. We did not render on the UI, so we will render this data in a UI in that part. And this is our API that we done with the JSON server. And if you did not watch our previous video, I will recommend you to watch that because if you directly just start watching from here, then maybe you will miss lots of things. So you have to watch our previous video for more detail. So now let's take a look on the points of this video. So first of all, we will just show the product list UI, then we will add some style. We will load these product on a page load. So currently you can see that they are loading on the button click. So how we can load them on a page load, I'll tell you that thing also. And that can be asked in the interview that how you can call API on page load in React.js. So after that, we will add a feature of add to cart and remove to cart with the you can say that with the API data, right? And at the last, we will discuss some important interview questions. So now let's get back to the code, and here you can see that in main.js file, which is our main component, and these buttons are actually placed in the main component also. So this data we are getting from the Redux, and this is basically a API data. So first of all, we will plot this API data as a product list. So for that, let's take a div, and I'm adding a class name also. Let's say product container. After that, we can use here JSX like data dot map function to iterate these items, and let's take item of these one by one iteratable items. And here again we can take a div so that we can show these list with the one by one. And let's add a class with the product item name, right? And first of all, what we can do there, we can just add a image src, and let's use again a JSX tag item dot photo. And in this item dot photo property, we have the image path. So how would I know that this is an image path in this key? So you can see that we created that API. So here you can see that there is a photo key, and we have a image. So currently we have a common image for all these products because this is just for demonstration purpose, not for actual use. So I am just using that image for all products. Okay, so now let's get back, and now what we can do there, we can just take a div. Okay, so let's check that how it's actually look like first. So you can see that they are coming in a single column look like, but how we can show them in a row, I'll tell you. But first let's complete the all keys and all, right? Then we will move on the style. So let me take a div there, and after that we can put here like name space, and we can put there item dot name. And now you can see that we got the product name also. So let's take some other information also. Let's show the other information like category, brand, color and all. So let me show here color, and this is included in the item dot color property. Then price, item dot price, category, and item dot category, it will show that this is a mobile or laptop or what category it is. and last one is brand. And let's see that we can see all these information, but brand is not coming because I have to put here small b. Now perfect. So after that we can add 2 buttons also. So for remove and add to cart, so let's take one more div, let's close it, and here we can put here add to cart text, and with the same way we can put here remove to cart, right? And but now let's add some style so that we can show them in little bit proper manner. Now this is really bad UI actually. I'm not going to much beautiful, but let's try to make it better. So for a moment we have a product container, so let's add here only 2 properties, which is display flags. So now this is look like in a single row, but there is a scroll. To fix that scroll, let's put here flags wrap, and we can say that wrap. Now if the item are not coming in a proper in single row, then they'll come in a next row. Here you can see that, right? So this is much better. So what I'm going to do that with this, so let just copy this. Oh my god, this is not going to okay. And now let's add this style to the app.style, and here you can see that let's just make a comment so that we can understand that why we are using this UI CSS. So we can put that product UI style and product UI style. Now we can say that product container, let's remove this extra stuff. Okay, so now they are much better. You want to see them in a single row, but one problem is that data is actually coming on a click, so I will fix it. But first of all, let's just add some more style with this product item. So let me add here a border, 1 pixel solid, and then we can see that this is triple D or triple C, right? So let's copy this, and let's copy this with the product item dot product item. But now still you will find that this is not actually perfect. So what we need to do that here more, the thing is we can add some margin and padding also. So let's add here padding 20 pixel, margin 20 pixel. Now they are adding with only with the one you can say that item, but now if you will just apply on a whole class, then you can see that they are how actually they are look like, right? So now they are looking much better. Okay, so the next step is whenever we are just refreshing it, or we will come on a first time, the data will only show just after click on that product, right? So there is a no data. If I just click over there, then data is coming. So how we can fix that thing? So let's come back to the main.js, and we are actually dispatching this product list on a button click. So let me just dispatch it on a use effect. So let's put here use effect, and if I just put here blank array, that means it will only call once our page is loaded. And now you will find that if I just refresh it, product are actually loading on a page load, and here we go. Perfect. So we don't need this button, we can remove it, right? And now the second thing is products are just adding whenever we are clicking on the add to cart, so you can see that. But so same functionality we should just add on that button also, right? So for that, let's do the one thing. Just copy this on click feature and paste it there, and you have to use that one more bracket. And now let's see, is it working or not? I think this command line making like laptop slower or something. Alright, so let me just click over that, and here you can see that product are just adding, but same thing should be on the remove to. Okay, I just make it wrong, remove to add. So they should be like remove to cart and add to cart. So same thing we have to done on the remove to cart also. So what we can do that, let's copy this on click functionality and paste it there. Oh, that is empty cart, so I just need to put here remove to cart. And here we have what we need to just put here, product dot name. But now one more thing, that we are still just adding this static product, right? This is just mentioned here, so we don't need it, we can remove it. Why we don't need it? Because we can just get the data from API data, right? So we can simply put here item, and here we can put there item dot id. Now this is much better. So now if I'm just clicking on the remove to, okay, product is not defined. Okay, that is talking about these two buttons, and we don't need again these two buttons, so we can remove them, right? So if I'm just clicking on add to cart, adding, remove to cart, working fine. And if I just click on the empty cart, this will make it empty. That is great. So now the thing is it working perfectly fine on a remove to cart? Actually not. So let's say I just added this Samsung mobile M40, and when I just click on the remove to cart, item is removing from here, even we did not add that cart. Reason is because last time we have a static data, and in the reducer we just removed the last data from our cart item, right? Cart collection. So in next video I'll tell you that how you can remove any specific item on the behalf of the ID, right? And then we will integrate some APIs, and we will just make a product detail, cart detail item page and all. So stay tuned with us, and please subscribe my channel, like this video, and provide your valuable feedbacks in comment box also. Thank you so much.